Hello friends, today we learn how to test our build, that is APK or IPF file, that is for Android and iOS, for against security issues. That means we will run our application in our emulator and verify if there is any security related issues persist or not. We have already learned how to verify our code base for our security issues using static analysis. There we have only uploaded the APK or IPF file and figure out what are the issues exist. That means we have already covered that how to set up mob SF. So today we'll do the run the app in device. So for that, in Android you need either Genymotion device or emulator or non-rooted emulator. Similarly, it will be for iOS. And how we can verify non-rooted emulator? Go to your adb command and run this command /adb root. If it is your emulator which is running, that is rooted emulator, then you will find that it is already rooted. Otherwise, cannot root in production build. That type of error you will get. So whenever you will get that cannot root in production build, that means we are using wrong emulator. We need to change the emulator. We need to get the rooted one. So how we can get the rooted emulator? So go to your Android Studio, Tools section, click on Tools, click on AVD Manager, create new emulator. Let's say name is same, Pixel 2. Now you will get a section in system image. First tab is recommended, so do not use this tab. Click on the second tab, that is x86 images, and use any image which is not having Google APIs. So here I have downloaded that Nougat, that Android 25 with Android 7.1.1 version, but that will not have that Google APIs. That version I have installed. So we need to install which doesn't have the Google APIs, and it is x86. AVI is x86, and start the emulator. So I have already started the emulator. As you can see, the emulator here is running, and already I have installed the app, our previous app only. So that is this is our application that I have already installed, and let's verify whether this is rooted device or not. Okay, so let's run this app. Yeah, I have run it, and go to your adb command, write /adb space root. Yeah, it tells adb device is running as root, that is, this is rooted device. Now go to your mob SF directory where you have installed, and last time you had already run or you learned that how to run the mob SF. So same thing needs to be done here, write /run.sh. It will run the mob SF, and the UI will be at localhost colon 8000. You see, booting worker with, and it told that listening the port, that is port started or port 8000 is now being used by this mob SF. So go here, Yeah, here I have tapped that localhost 8000. That's how you will get this UI. Now go to dynamic analyzer. In this is the section dynamic analyzer, and here you will find that whatever the emulator was there, that should be listed. Emulator 5554, is it 5554? Now everything, the detected Android version is 7.1, SDK 25, everything you will get here. And click on this mob SF Android runtime. Yeah, here we can get the IP and port identifier for any emulator. Also you will get the status. When I click the mob SF, it told that mob spying Android runtime. So in this way also we can detect our emulator. Then this is our application. It told my application 1.0. Only click on the start dynamic analysis. And second is start dynamic analysis without reinstall. So let's click on reinstall. Without reinstall, it will not install once again. As soon as you click, you will find a loading screen like this, and then when the device is not connected properly, you will get the screen, the previous screen, like cannot connect emulator. And whenever such type of issue occurs, then try with ADB root and or restart your emulator. Otherwise, if the things doesn't get resolved, then just delete the emulator and reinstall the emulator, or we can say recreate the emulator. So and then again click on either that start dynamic or the second option, that start dynamic without reinstall. Any of these two options will work. And when the device is actually detected, you will get a dynamic analyzer screen like this, where it will tell the package name, and it has several sections. Also we can identify the certificate pinning issues or TLS, that SSL issue, and we can verify our activity, we can take any screenshot, lots of things we can do with this runtime analyzer. And this will help us also to detect the report. As you can see in the left side, the screen is some gray color, and if we see in our emulator, let's say I will launch the application, but that doesn't detect here, shows here. So click on show screen, the first tab. It will display the phone or emulator UI here only. So, and here you can perform any actions, like you can click here to perform the operations, go to navigate screen. So whatever you can do in screen, those things also is available for you here. So, and just see, if I click the click here button here, and it actually clicked in my emulator. So it's like we are showing our emulator here. It's nothing else. Now let's say to detect the security issues that may contain in my app with respect to network issues, that man in middle attack or certificate pinning, those things I want to detect. So go to TLS or SSL security tester, go to this tab. You'll find that there are different tests that it does. It installs the its own CS certificate, and also test against the HTTP call. And one thing we need to do that while we are running, we need to navigate through different screen so that uh, our uh, we can get the better matrix of our result. So after that, click on run TLS or SSL test. So click here and it will start analyzing, and it will take approximately 75 seconds to perform the operations. So just do your task and click on different sections and get more network calls, where this is related to how we will perform the network operations. So that we can detect the security issues that may lie here. And you will find that several times the application is reinstalled. All those things is because of the script that it is run. So it's not that we are manually reinstalling or relaunching the app. It's because of the script only. And as soon as the test success, you will get the report here. And just wait for some time. Yeah, now you find there is TLS misconfiguration test, TLS certificate pinning test. All these are failure. Clear test, traffic test is passed, but all others are failures. That means killer text means it tells that HTTP network call, not HTTPS, and the above three is related to certificate pinning. And let's say why it happened. So to make that failure or to get that report, I have made that network security config as base config in release mode, or there I have made the certificate that the trusted certificates are user and system certificate. That means this type of code, wherever it is, that can cause certificate pinning issue or man in middle attack in our release mode or production build. So those things we are able to detect here. And also you can take a screenshot and generate the report as well. So just generate the report. Let's say a report is being generated. Similarly, you can verify the application flow using this activity tester. Yeah, we have already got this report. Just see whatever you can see there, you have, for that you have already got the report. And this way also you can see that there it tells about the server location, where the server is, what is the API endpoint. Also it will give those details as well. Scroll down. Yeah, this is the API that I had used in the app. In this way you can detect the man in middle attack issues that can cause to your application. And if your device has or emulator has enabled the HTTP, that is in your application HTTP network call, then you will get the clear text issues. So tick mark means it's success, cross mark means it's a failure, and there is issues lies there, and we need to resolve that. So also you can download or print the report. Just attach. Yeah. While raising defect, you can attach this screenshot. In this way, we can detect our application or against the security flaws while we are performing actions in our operation. And what is the difference between this one and the static analyzer. Static analyzer cannot, or it's very difficult to detect the man in the middle attack problem there, but it's easier here because it removes some CS certificate and it installs its CS certificate. It does lots of pinning stuff, and similarly lots of network related security issues can be captured here. Thank you.